So a lot of people want to start living healthier. They just get to the point and say, I got to do something different, but they don't know where to start because it's such a daunting task, at least for some people. How do they get that first step?
Well, yeah, so people usually take the first step by reading about some diet and then trying it. And I found that, and I'm sure there's a psychological phenomena for this, but it's almost as if the reading is energetically like being on the diet. So by the time they've read it, thought about it, written out their menu plan, they're kind of over it and they don't even start. But you know, in terms of what I think how you start is the first step would be to eliminate the sugar and the flour. Complete abstinence. The idea of moderation to me is absolutely absurd. If you could moderate your sugar and fat and sugar and flour intake, you wouldn't be fat, right? By definition, if you could moderate, you would moderate. So it's like thinking of it as an addiction for people who have the addiction, who have the problem. Not everyone does. It's not good for anybody, but not everyone is addicted. But you can be pretty sure that if you're overweight, you've tried many diets, you can't get anything to work, that you're addicted. You can't moderate it. Just like an alcoholic, they can't have just a drink once a week or just on the weekends or just on the holidays. If they could moderate it, they wouldn't be alcoholics. So how do you start? You eliminate it completely. And by doing that, it has a complete cascade of effects. Not only will you lose weight, you'll lose the cravings, so you'll stop wanting the sugar and flour. And that happens pretty immediate. People will talk about sugar withdrawals, or it takes several days. It's usually because they're still having flour or they're not eating the foods in the right combination. So they're eating the right foods, but for instance, if they're eating a potato, they need to eat it with enough protein and enough volume of vegetables to slow down the glucose relief from the potato. So if you do all those things, the cravings go away immediately the first day, which makes it easier to stay on it. And then you work on the brain, you work on the behavioral mechanisms, and those things together make it easier and easier.